guys, so today I'm doing another video on how you can prevent your concealer from creasing. On the last one, I've gotten a couple of comments telling me that it worked on the first few days and then after that it stopped working for some reason. Or for some people it just didn't work at all whatsoever. So I tried to figure out new ways of preventing concealer from creasing underneath the eyes, and I have found another way, and I might go as far as to say that I might like this method better because it also highlights the under eye area beautifully. So if my last video didn't work for you, this one might. Oh, I'm wearing so much lip liner today and it's making me want to get lip fillers. I want to go on that Lisa Rinna level. Anyways, without any further ado, if you want to get creaseless, then stay tuned. Yes. Alright, so I already went ahead and applied my foundation, and the foundation I used today was by MAC. This is Face and Body in C1 and Mineralized Moisture in NC15. Okay, now it's concealer time, and before we do that, the first thing we want to do is get rid of all the foundation that is underneath our eyes. So just take your beloved ring fingers and tap it away. And in between, wipe it off on a paper towel or like a normal towel. Just get rid of the under eye concealer junk. All right, now we're gonna go into the Benefit Stay Don't Stray in light medium. This is what it looks like. And what this is, it's sort of like an eyeshadow base, but it's also a concealer base. It's marketed as a concealer and eyeshadow base. What we're gonna do is just take that out and put 3 dots underneath our eyes. Dot, dot. All right, we got that. That went well. And now again, take your ring fingers and blend this all in. And especially where you crease first, make sure it gets all up in there. And Benefit's Stay Don't Stray also has a little bit of coverage, so it kind of helps concealing also, so that's great. For concealer today, I'll be using a mixture of 2. The first one I'll be using is Makeup Forever Full Cover, and this is the color 3. And then also MAC's Select Cover Up Concealer in NW15. MAC's Select Cover Up in NW15. So together, this is going to be a new mixture. Okay, I'm going to pick that concealer up with a brush. The brush I'm using is by Sigma. It's the E60. And what I'll be doing is placing the concealer under my eyes first. Dot, 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 just to stay in the theme of the primer, face, whatever. Then also I highlight my face using concealer. So first I place just a tiny bit on my forehead, then the bridge of my nose all the way down to the tip, chin. So that is where I conceal. I now take my Real Techniques sponge, I wet it so it's damp, and I'm now gonna buff the concealer in that is not underneath my eyes. And then now I blend in everything that's underneath my eyes. Now the second magic trick I found to stop my concealer from creasing is to get a loose powder. I am using the Makeup Studio Translucent Powder Extra Fine in number 1, and just one of those regular old triangle white sponges. You might want to grab a towel because things might get dirty in a bit. And what we're going to do is with the white sponge, we pick up a gunk load of powder. This sponge is dry, it's absolutely dry, nothing has happened to it, and you just want to take a gunk load of powder and we're gonna cook the under eye area. I've talked about cooking in my Khloe Kardashian video a couple of weeks ago where I cooked my contour, and what cooking does is sort of highlighting it, but also I found that if you cook your under eye area, it prevents everything from creasing. It works, it absolutely works. It works. So before we set the concealer and before we go in with all that powder, you first want to go back in with your sponge and make sure all the creases are gone. Okay, those are gone. I'm now going to take the powder and the sponge and literally press it over top of the concealer and just lay it on. I can hear all the natural beauties go, oh my goodness. And literally all you want to do is let this set for about 5 minutes. What I usually do now is do my brows and conceal wherever I feel like I need more concealing. And then once I go to powder my entire face, I wipe this away, and that will get rid of all the creases in your under eye area life. It has helped me so much, and I have options now. I can stop my concealer from creasing using a damp sponge and powder like I showed you in the first video, but I can also use this technique now, and this highlights the under eye area so much and so beautifully. I know a lot of you right now are like, but won't you keep seeing that gunk of powder underneath once you wipe it all away? No, if you really wipe it away good, if you do a good job at wiping it away, it will just look like normal powdered matte skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook for a couple minutes and do my brows and do the rest of my makeup, and then I will be back. All right, so I've done my brows and all the concealer that I needed, and I already powdered my face. And now with my Real Techniques blush brush, I'm just gonna wipe away the excess powder. And not only, as I said, will it prevent the concealer from creasing, it also really beautifully highlights the under eye area. And that, guys, is another way to prevent your under eye concealer from creasing. I hope this one works if the last one didn't for you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. For a full list of every single product mentioned and used, go to my website, Nikkietutorials.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. That all is Nikkietutorials. As always, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Help me reach the people in the world. I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.